Hi everyone, in this video I wanted to show you a quick demonstration of text clone. This demo is probably going to be geared towards more for those who code with eLisp or Emacs Lisp language within Emacs. Text clone is a small Emacs package that lets you synchronize regions of text across multiple buffers. It is an engine that drives the live sync feature of Org-transclusion that I have been developing. I call it an engine because it contains no interactive functions for you to manually call. So there's no command that you call. So that's why I think this demonstration is going to be more for the developers. And just to give you a bit of a background to this demonstration, a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video on the latest version of Org-transclusion and shared it with the Emacs subreddit of Reddit. In it, in one of the conversations, Alpha Papa, thank you very much, Alpha Papa kindly suggested that I should factor out the live sync feature into a sort of package of its own and write up something to explain how it works for the developers to understand, how the live sync feature works. And here it is. So this demonstration is outcome of that conversation, and I'm going to show you a demonstration, and also I show you the GitHub repo where you can get the script itself. I've also written up a small article about it, just explaining how things work, and files for test drive. And in these files, the exact files, identical files that I'm going to use to demonstrate how text clone works from now. Okay, let's dive in. Right. So in front of me and in front of you, we have multiple windows open. So left bottom test clone 1 text file, it's an empty one. Test clone 2 is also empty. And then there's right bottom side, we have got a test clone original. So the intention of the test drive and demonstration is to copy this body of text into these two clone text files and then demonstrate how text can be synchronized by typing. All right, let's just do it. And you can get all of the scripts and test files later on. And I'll also put the link in a comment section of the YouTube below. Anyway, so I have already evaluated the test script. You don't see it in front of you, but you can get the script later on. And once you've done that, you should be able to see these two commands. So this is only for the test drive purposes. Very simple, and you can just read it through later on. And then if I do test clone, right? So it just did copy and paste of this into clone number 1 text file. And also this one, you probably can see that after the 10, I think there's a 10 empty lines, it will then paste exactly the same body of text into it, right? And then all of them have got overlay on top of it, and which is visible through different faces, right? And I just changed the original to be a slightly different colors, right? There's really no concept of which is original, which is clone, but for a mental understanding, I think it's easier to sort of arbitrarily call this as an original and then call the other two as clones. But anyway, it's simple. And what I can then do is just start typing. Let's just do this. See, and as you can see, as I type, the other files also respond in the same way. And then if I type, see, the regions are synchronized. So this is just very simple, and this is how it works. Just to try to kind of also demonstrate some of the edge cases, right? And in terms of edge cases, the beginning point. So in this implementation, I also made sure that the beginning of the the region or beginning of the overlay also works. The endpoint works slightly different, I guess, to your intuition. That is, okay, so if I put the actual endpoint, which is here, not this, right? This is how kind of the points actually work for the overlay. Endpoint is here, and then if I start entering, it will kind of extend the overlay. Also, as you can see that the cloning or live sync works on sort of the edge endpoint as well. And I guess even to me, I mean, this is kind of anti-intuitive in a way, but this works quite well in my Org-transclusion implementation. So this is how I kept it. And then I think you can try out if you can change this. I mean, you can with different parameters to put into the make overlay function, and you can see it in the script. But for me, to be honest, this after a couple of experimentations, I think this is the best way to work with cloning and sync. So this is how it works. Also, what also I can show you is that if I kind of accidentally delete it, so what I did was backspace, so therefore the overlay still remains, right? And then all the content vanished, right? But you can also kind of undo this to revive or take a step back to revive the text. Similarly, so if I do backspace, the overlay will remain. However, if I do exactly the same, sort of select the same region, but if I do delete, so that would actually delete not just the copy, the regional text, but also the overlay. That's just how it works, I guess. But sorry, I probably should do like this, and then if I delete the region, this will delete the overlay because of the evaporate property of the overlay. But that obviously creates a problem, because if I don't have overlay, there's no mechanism to synchronize the deleted text over to the clone and also the original. So the way I worked around this is to just to show you, but if I delete or even accidentally delete the overlay, even if one of them gets deleted, that then sort of stops the live sync for all of the clones and originals, so that this doesn't get propagated incorrectly to the other buffers, and then it kind of stops the live sync feature. So this is kind of safety mechanism, and then I think it works quite well when you have this kind of situation. And you might have noticed that it's not one-to-one between original and one clone. You can have n number of clones, and then they all synchronize. So, and then if I wanted to just finish, I just clone finish. It's just a test file, so it will delete all the overlays to stop the live sync, and also resets the test files. It doesn't reset the content of the original, so you can have any text if you want. This is just for your testing purposes. So if I then do a test clone again, you can do the same thing. So this is a very quick demonstration of how it should work. I think so that's the demonstration, and I'm going to just show you the GitHub repo and then where you can get more information. So this is the GitHub repo. So it's all in my Org-transclusion repo at the moment, and then I created a docs directory, and then you can see there's a bit of explanation of how it should work, and also you can have a link to the script. Again, still within the same repo, right? Because my Org-transclusion relies on text clone feature, right, for live sync. And so this, and then you can see this. And then I try to make the docstring readable. So I mean, I don't think it's perfect, but I think it gives you a more detailed understanding of how it should work. And also, the files for test drives are under one subfolder, so you can see them, right? And it's very simple. This is the test script that you can evaluate and then do exactly the same thing I demonstrated. I think that's probably it. Yeah. And I will continue on developing Org-transclusion. Now, the current version in the main branch is also using text clone as a separate package, but it's just there's there's sort of dependency, but it's still within the same repo, so there should be no change to the users of Org-transclusion. Anyway, so that's that, and thank you very much, and talk to you soon. Bye.